All right. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for OnStation's quarterly training webinar. Aubrey and I started these webinars almost a year ago to provide some extra training and insight into what's new at OnStation, and throughout the time, they've evolved a lot. So thank you for your feedback on that. Throughout this webinar, we want to hear from you. So we have a chat at the side that's going to be available for Q&A that I will be monitoring. So if you see me looking to the side, I'm probably responding to one of you. But keep the comments going because we love hearing them. We love to hear from you. And let's go ahead and try one now. Can you give a thumbs up in the chat if you can actually hear me and hear our team? Just waiting for some of those thumbs up so we can confirm that everybody can hear us. Okay. Awesome. Okay, we're good. Let's get right into it then. So if you're new here, what is OnStation? OnStation is an app to find your stationing. It provides a unique role on the project where we know exactly where you are relative to the project plans. By knowing your location, OnStation is able to provide location-based project record on all of your projects from the bid to the close. If you're not a current customer with us, I just want to say thank you for being here. You're already innovative just by being here. In this webinar, we're going to be going through some more of the nitty-gritties of OnStation and the newer topics, so feel free to please book a demo with our team for a full overview of the platform. And if you are a customer already, we're so excited to have you here. Thanks for using OnStation as your live digital stationing platform, and let's get right into it. In this webinar, I promise that you have the best team here to aid in all of your training. We have Aubrey Hadney, Implementation Coordinator, Bobby Thomas, Customer Experience Representative, and me, Cami DeRocco, Marketing Coordinator. And we're also going to introduce a new team member, but before we introduce them, Aubrey and Bobby want to jump on and say hi.
Hi, everyone. Again, this is Aubrey. I know you can read and see my name, and Cami just introduced me. I'm excited to hear your questions and talk to you about some of our new features. So welcome back if you're returning, and welcome for the first time if it is your first time. Hi, everyone. Bobby.
Hey everybody, Bobby Thomas here. As you saw, customer experience rep here at OnStation. I've been here all of 5 months and I help lead the support team with Aubrey. So you'll hear from us often and our new team member that you'll be hearing from shortly. But I appreciate you guys being here and look forward to going over some of these features with you guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much. To everyone out there, you can contact Aubrey and Bobby at any time by calling or texting the support number or filling out a form on our website, but I'll put that information in the chat so that it's there and it's there for later, but you can also find it in the details of the YouTube video. So now let's introduce our new team member.
Hi, I'm John Wilford, part of the customer success team here at OnStation. And we're a newly minted division that's here to make sure that you're taking full advantage of everything that is available to you in the OnStation app. Any new features, any new products, anything, new packages that are coming down the pipe, I'm here to assist you with and kind of gear you towards what you need. I'm here to make sure that you succeed because my success is measured by your success. So let's stay efficient, be safe, get more jobs.
Awesome. It's great to hear from John. He's another face of OnStation that is there for you. And we hope that you're all excited to have him on as we are all excited on our team. So let's get into the good stuff. We already went through who we are and what we do. Now we're going to be doing a training on what's new at OnStation, and you'll get a sneak peek into what's upcoming. We'll have a Q&A at the end, so you'll want to stick around for the next 15 minutes or so you can get to that. And we'll have multiple giveaways in the meantime where you could possibly win a dinner on us. That sounds pretty good to me because I'm getting kind of hungry. It's around dinner time for us. But let's start with what's new. Aubrey, can you kick us off?
Absolutely. All right. So we're going to talk about group sharing. So all right, full disclosure, this isn't brand new, but we're finding out that a lot of you don't know about this feature, so we're going to talk about it. Do you know that you can share your flags with your entire organization and with groups? Not only that you can do so in bulk, so you don't have to do this one at a time. We're going to kick off a video here that's going to kind of walk through this, and also we're sharing in the chat a knowledge-based article that also includes a video with how to do this, but we're getting a lot of questions and requests from people. How can I share my flags? I dropped 15 of these. I imported a bunch of these, and you know what? I changed my mind. I want to share or unshare these with others. You can do that by going to your project, selecting on the flag icon that's about 6 o'clock on the app, hitting select flags, and there you'll be able to select as many flags as you want to share or unshare with others. So again, unsharing, just removing the permissions, sharing, giving them permissions. And again, you can do this with a combination of individuals, with groups and individuals, and your entire organization all in one fell swoop. So you'll see that option there to share with everyone in your organization. Just flip that over and immediately those are instantly shared. You have the same ability to revoke that sharing should you choose to. But again, because we're getting a lot of questions of people wanting to do things to flags in bulk, we wanted to make sure you knew about this. And it seems like it's a little hidden gem that people did not know about. So not brand new, but maybe new to you. Start using it. Hopefully it helps you out.
Awesome. And then I will jump into talking about Photo Gallery just slightly. This is a feature that we previewed during our last webinar and got you guys just a little bit excited, as it's something that gives you exactly what you're looking for, but achieves it in less steps. So in providing an app that all of us or all of you use on site as a tool almost every day, we like the idea of giving you guys a tool and resources that you have at the tips of your fingers, and as many as possible. So as you'll see in the video here, if you're on the most recent version of the app and on a project map, you will see a photo of an icon at the bottom right of your screen. And by simply tapping that, it'll bring up a gallery of all your photos you've taken, attached to flags, sent via chat or associated with forms. And as you saw, when I tapped on that first photo, it actually took me directly to a flag, master flag, which is the flag that photo was associated to. So this gallery will also include any photos that have been shared with you via flags or chats from other users, which is just awesome. So you'll never have to feel like you're retracing your steps to track someone down and have them reshare a photo that's already been shared with you and added to your gallery. All of this information is documented and shared and saved in live time, which kind of gives you a small taste and a sample of the capabilities that come with live digital stationing. So if you haven't had the chance to kind of play around with this feature yet, definitely do it. Get in there, play around a bit. It's your own sandbox. It's simple to use and can be done by either dropping a flag and sending a photo through the chat function, which in turn will also save to your photo gallery, or by just tapping the camera icon and taking a photo to document work that's been done. Both methods of adding photos to your OnStation gallery will also give you the choice of saving the photo to the device you're currently using. So this is just a feature that we kind of bring to you guys based off your recommendations. And we put a lot of work into it. We hope you enjoy using it. So definitely show us some love and give us your feedback, because we also try to make and evolve OnStation as much as possible based on what you use and do on a day-to-day basis on site. So we take all that and implement it into how we move forward with the app. So we appreciate you guys whenever you give us that feedback.
Awesome. I'm going to step in with our first giveaway. If you registered, you were entered into a drawing to actually win one of our giveaways. So we're giving away dinner on us. Enjoy $10 McDonald's gift card for the most active participants, but in this case, it's going to Anthony Kennedy. Anthony, if you're here, go ahead and message me at kduracco@onstationapp.com. I put that in the chat. Or you could just fill out the survey at the end and we'll get your prize right to you tonight. But congrats, Anthony. If you did not register, don't worry. You still have a chance to win. Just make sure you stay active in the chat, and we'll have a few more giveaways to keep us going. But I'll send it back to Aubrey. I just had to jump in with that.
Awesome. I want fries now. First fry on me. All right. So yes, as someone who loves photos, I hope you guys also loved the photo gallery and that new feature. If you haven't taken advantage of it yet, start clicking away. You can download the app if you haven't already. 30-day free trial via either your iOS App Store or Android Google Play Store. So just throwing that out there that you can start right this minute. All right, so let's talk about another new feature. We gave you a little teaser on it on our last quarterly, the in-app training. So in-app training is now available. As I'm going to talk through some of this, we're going to show in the video some of the in-app training that is available as soon as you sign up and log on. If you're not seeing this, don't worry. We will show you how you can get to your in-app training as well. But we have training for whether it's you're a brand new person coming on board, you're trying to onboard some of your new employees, or you're an existing OnStation user and maybe there's some features you didn't know about or haven't used a lot of. This will help you get more acclimated with some of those features by just popping up a button to tell you how to search for a project, how to drop a photo, how to use our flag feature, how to use our measurement features, and etc. And if you're not seeing these pop up, if you're not, or maybe you axed through them, you saw a pop up and you weren't sure where it was, don't worry. You can get back to that in-app training by going to that hamburger menu and the project menu. It's the 3 little lines up in the top right side, and you go click on that when you're in a project. And when you tap on that, you can go to your in-app training and reactivate or take any trainings that you haven't already taken. So if you want to learn more about the station finder, you want to learn more about flags, maybe more about that photo gallery that Bobby was just talking about, there's a training for you. As we introduce new features, we will add to our training as well. So you'll get that ability to learn about them as they come. This doesn't replace our ability to onboard you or your staff or be here for you. It's just in addition to our complement of onboarding and training features. And hey, for you administrators out there, if you're watching, we have something in the portal for you too. So if you go to the OnStation portal and you are creating a new user or looking at an existing user, clicking on that people icon, you can see the training that has been assigned to your employees, the ones that they've taken, and you have the ability to reassign or assign any training as well. So this helps with any audit and QA controls that you might have from a leadership perspective as well. So again, both from the front end of using the app, new and old users, we're hoping that you're liking this. And as we come out with more updates, because we're going to have new features, we will make sure that we include in-app training as well.
Awesome. I love that. Thanks, Aubrey. And make sure you guys are taking advantage of it. That's an awesome feature that we brought in. I call it kind of OnStation University, and I even take advantage of it sometimes. So don't hesitate and be shy to jump in there and play around a little bit. But moving on to some in-app updates that we've kind of brought your way, some new things you'll be able to play with and make essentially flags more accessible for you guys. We'll show off here just a short video. We've added in the options to filter your flags by date, who it was created by, and additionally the option to remember those filters as well. So literally with the toggle of a button, you can train the app to remember your preferences. So if every time you find yourself searching for flags dropped by yourself and say another user on a specific date, you can now save those filters, apply them, and then when you go to reopen your flag list or navigate your map screen to find and view, only the ones that dropped by yourself, that specific user on that specific date, you filtered will be visible to you. So at least until you choose to change those filters, obviously this is all customizable, and you don't have to necessarily pick the ones that I chose. You can filter by tags, work line items, etc. But you can just, based on your preference from day to day, week to week, it's completely up to you, and you can change that up as you see fit. And again, this feature gives you the power to kind of use the app in the way that is most efficient and beneficial to you. So as you apply licenses to more users on your team, projects get bigger, data is entered on a daily basis, and more flags are dropped. We understand that looking at all those flags on one screen can be a little bit overwhelming. So we love giving you guys the ability to just look at the ones that are most relevant to you on the job site. So hopefully you guys are excited to use those filters as we are to kind of bring them to you and show them off. But again, give us your feedback in any way we can make it even better for you guys. So we appreciate you guys. And with that being said, Cammie, go ahead and take it away.
I realized I was muted. It's time for another giveaway. If you can answer this question first in the chat, what version of the OnStation app are we currently on? You can be the next winner that we have. So go ahead and put your answers in the chat. Whoever does it first, I mean, you already kind of know what the prize is, but it's kind of making me hungry thinking about it.
Shakes, fries.
Not just you. I could go for a gift card. I can't answer, but somebody go for it.
I know. I like to make flurries personally. So
I do too. Tell me.
I don't think I'd refuse it, although I kind of like breakfast. So a McMuffin is right on my mind right now, even though it's not breakfast.
I need McGriddles.
Yeah. Oh, those are, I wouldn't refuse those either.
Let us know in the chat. $10.
Uh-oh.
I can sing the Jeopardy song.
Yeah.
Yep, cue the music.
Or Big Mac fillet of fish, quarter pound of french fries. So like Sundays and apple pies. You deserve a break today at McDonald's. I'm aging myself if anyone remembers that.
Yeah, that was new to me. I like that. Sing it again.
Aubrey, Bobby, where would people find this information?
Oh, this is great. You can find this information in 2 different ways. One, if you already have the app installed, you can, and you're on a project, you can go to that fun hamburger menu and go to the settings, and you can scroll all the way down and see what version you're on. You can also, if it says there's an in-app update, it should show you on the top. But if you're not sure, you can also go to the Google Play Store or the App Store and look at that current version when you click on that. Another way, if you're not in a project and you're just on the home screen, there's a little gear icon in the top right-hand corner. We like to put things for your settings on the right, up to the right, up to the right, not in a box to the left. And so you can click on the settings there. And again, you can scroll to see the version that you're on. And at the top, it'll tell you if there's any updates available as long as you're on the latest version. So, yes.
And just to add on to that just a little bit, we kind of make everything a little bit easier for you. So as you cycle through the app, you play with it a little bit, you'll see a lot of the things in there, at least the important things, will be highlighted green. So that version at the bottom of the page, bright green for you. So make sure you just keep your eyes peeled for anything highlighted green. Yep. All
right. I guess we'll keep moving on. The version that we are on is version 4.0.59. So if anybody said that in the chat, I don't see anything going through right now, but you get dinner on us. Oh, okay. We got Mosey Warwick, so I'll count it. You can have it, Mosey. Yeah. We got Anthony Kennedy, version 4. It's okay. We'll count it. He's used it after he knows he's on the app. He's got the most updated version. So, Mosey, you as well, if you want to message me at kDuracco@onstationapp.com, and I will send that over to you. If you don't want to message me, that's fine. Just go ahead and fill out the survey at the end of the webinar that we'll have here, and I'll send it out to you. All right, now let's go into what's upcoming. So I love that we have these webinars because we get to talk about what's new, because there's always something our team is working on at OnStation, and that is from feedback from you all. So for project level reporting, I know we've talked about it before, but I actually asked a special guest to come on and talk a little bit more about it. OnStation's Director of Business Development, Dave Thomas, is going to join us to talk through project level reporting and how you guys can get ready for these updates that are to come. So here we go, Dave.
Thanks, Cami. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dave Thomas, and I'm the Director of Business Development over here at OnStation. Cami asked me to come on and talk a little bit about something that we're calling internally project level reporting. For those of you that have the data package and are currently using OnStation forms, you know that they're a really helpful way to capture information from the field at a location where you took your test. Enter your results right into the form, and you can export that as your CSV spreadsheet for record. What we want to work on are more project level reports that report on activity about the project as a whole, not necessarily tied to a specific location. This would be ideal for use cases like erosion control or stormwater inspection, where activity happens routinely across the project in multiple different locations. This is still a little bit further out on our development roadmap, but in the near term, I think it would be great if people started adding tags and payline items to their flags as a near-term solution towards what we're building. Our project level reporting is probably going to be based off of these tags and payline items, so it's a good idea to get used to using those now if you think project level reporting could help your organization moving forward. I hope that helps, and enjoy the rest of the webinar.
I love Dave. Dave is awesome. So have you guys used tags or pay line items in any of your projects yet? If not, you might want to start doing because it's going to be helpful with some of our new updates. But let us know in the comments if you have used any of those features. And if you haven't, like I said, it might be time to start. Next, we're going to be going through some safety updates with John.
Hi, John Wilford again. I'm here to talk a little bit about safety. So 4 weeks ago, I started working in downtown Cleveland. I live on the far east side, kind of in farm country. Don't mind driving. Everything's 25 minutes away from my house. But I started driving downtown Cleveland. I realized really, really quickly that the driving doesn't bother me. It's the traffic that freaking makes me want to swear. So people aren't letting you in. They're not letting you merge. They're cutting you off. They're giving you those wonderful hand gestures that make you want to have to go to confession. That's great, right? But safety has got to be at the forefront of your mind. I drive in it. You walk in it. You stand in it. These people aren't paying attention to me, let alone paying attention to you. I can't imagine what that's like. So at OnStation, we have some things coming down the pipe that put your safety at the forefront of everyone's mind, not just yours. Imagine if the commuters were forced to have their head on a swivel, just like your head is always on a swivel when you go to work. Everybody deserves to go home safe. So watch out for our new features that are coming early next year, later in the later months.
Thank you, John. At OnStation, we cared very deeply about every single road worker out there and aim everything we want to do so we can find a way for you and your team to feel safe and secure out on the road. So please, please, please stay up to date with OnStation updates, as this is one that we want to help us protect you. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. So now, what is this map here? It's a bunch of OnStation logos. I know that, but this is because OnStation is going everywhere this next year. We're looking to travel during conference season coming up, and we possibly will be in every single one of these states where you see our logo. So if you're going to any asphalt, paving, and contracting shows in any of the states shown, please reach out to us. You'll see our bright green shirts. I promise you, we stick out like a sore thumb in a crowd, but we're excited to see you. We want to hear from you. So please stay up to date on where we're going with conference season and look for our green shirts. Bobby, you showing one too?
I tried to.
Nice.
There you go, Hobbs.
Our next event that we have coming up is OnStation Nation. OnStation Nation is the biggest event of the year where you not only hear from our team, but you also be hearing from the people out on the field that actually use OnStation. So make sure you stay up to date by using our social media platforms to know when it'll be and the details of that. And if you thought today's prizes were good, you'll want to definitely come to OnStation Nation because they'll be even better and you won't want to miss it. I promise you. We got a quick Q&A time, so let us know any questions you do have in the chat, and we'll answer them live for you all. And then we'll end with a quick survey that if you want to complete the survey, we will have a giveaway associated with that. It's only like, I think, 4 or 5 questions, and I think only 2 of them are mandatory. So please complete the survey. You can win another McDonald's gift card. But in the meantime, Aubrey, the questions that I did have is how would somebody update their app if they realized it wasn't updated?
That is a great question. So again, we are available both in the Google Play Store as well as in the iOS App Store and available on the web. So if you wanted to access us via any website technology, you can, like Chrome, Edge, etc. You can go to app.onstationapp.com. But in order to update your app, you can do that manually by going to the App Store or Google Play Store, or again, closing out your browser and refreshing to make sure you don't have anything cached or old on your website. But you can also set up automatic updates, and we're going to put that article in the chat as well. Understand that when you're enabling automatic updates, these are automatically updating all of your apps because these are phone settings. So if that's not something you'd like to have, we understand that, but we do recommend enabling the automatic updates to get the latest and greatest fixes and enhancements. If not, we have put in the settings in our OnStation app to show you if there's an update available to help you avoid having to enable those automatic updates, but see that there's a new update so you don't have to go all the way to the store. So again, we're currently on version 4.059. That's whether you're an iOS, on an Android device, or going to the web. all of those are on the same version, and you can access them and have the same features on all three.
All right, Aubrey or Bobby, how would a new user request new features?
Great question. I'll field that again, if that's okay. So contacting our support, which you'll be able to see whether you're in the knowledge base or in the app, you have the option to contact support. You can text us, you can call us, you can fill out a form. These are for questions, issues, enhancements, questions about projects, we have a lot of different categories. So again, whether it's an enhancement, and ask for training, a question about a feature, or this just isn't working as I expected, help, you can contact support for any and all of those reasons, and probably more that I didn't even just state. So you can text us, you can call us, you can submit a form. We have all three ways we treat with the same level of urgency. We just know people like to talk to us in different ways. Some are texters, some not so much on the phone. So whatever way you're comfortable with, we have a method for you.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And make sure, thank you for dropping that number down in the chat. If you guys see it down there, make sure you save it in your contacts so you know it's not spam. You know it's OnStation calling you. We're here to help. So make sure you just save that one.
Please.
Awesome. One more question is, how do I get my projects submitted?
Oh, that is an awesome question. Bob, I feel like I've been answering everything. Bobby, do you want to answer, or do you want me to field that?
Absolutely. That's another thing you could also reach out to us to do and assist you with. We could walk you through the process. And there's a little bit more, we go in more in depth with it. You guys can go through the portal and you guys can use our project submission process, bring in all your files, adding them into your system, and our engineering team takes all those files, builds your project, and you get updated along the way, so you know exactly what stage it's in, you know when it's going to be done, and when it's going to be live for you and your team to access. So we can walk you through the process, and if you have access to that portal, you can always go through that submission project submission process.
Absolutely. And in our knowledge base, not only do we have an article on that, but we have video tutorials too. So we're here to help. We have video tutorials. If you don't want to speak to a live human being, we get it. Sometimes she's not in the mood. But either way you want to help, we have it for you.
Awesome. And I just put that link down in the chat as well. So if you're looking to submit a project, that's how you do it. And I think that is all that we have. If you would please fill out this 2-minute survey. I don't even think it would take 2 minutes. That tells us how we did, how we can improve, maybe what features you want to see in the next webinar. I also put the link down in the chat. And if you do that, just as a way of saying thank you again, you will be entered in to win another $10 gift card. So please, I will be going through those submissions tonight. I will pick one of you and I will send you a McDonald's gift card, and then you can go get an Oreo McFlurry before bed, because that is what I'm craving.
I feel like fries, McFlurry, and some kind of McNuggets are all on my agenda for tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
So good. But please click that link, scan the QR code, do whatever you need to do to fill out that survey, and I promise I'll do my part and I'll get you the gift card. So thank you all so much for joining. I really appreciate you being here. And I know I love these. I know Bobby and Aubrey probably love them too, but we always look forward to it. Thanks all.
Thanks.